Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about what happened yesterday on 2025 NBA Playoff Day 17. Well, yesterday we have only two games, each game per conference. Where remember that in this moment we are in the semi-final conference, where in the first game in the Eastern Conference, the New York Knicks they did a surprise. They defeated the Boston Celtics in overtime, 108 to 105, and now the Knicks are leading the series, where they were down by 20-point difference in the third quarter, but they recovered it and come back, and they got the victory. With this victory, the Knicks are leading the series 1-0. 1-0, and in the second game, in another tremendous game in the Western Conference, the Denver Nuggets defeated the Oklahoma City Thunder 121 to 119, again in the booster time. It's the second time that the Nuggets do this in the playoff, and the Nuggets did a surprise and defeated and are leading the series 1-0. So let's talk about a little more about this game. Remember that the three series have been a very surprise because the three away teams have won the three first games. So this is a very weird situation because the home teams have been the favorite in these three games, but the both teams have lost. So this is interesting because I think that in each series the home teams, the favorites were the home team. Sorry, and I thought that the series were going to be finished in 4 or 5 games, but I think that thanks that the away teams won these first games, I think that the series are going to be more exciting, and they are going to be played like 6 or 5 or 7 games. So let's start with the first game in the Eastern Conference. Boston Celtics 101 and New York Knicks 108 in overtime. About this game, remember that the Celtics are the reigning champion team. They are the super favorite to win this series. And about this game, the Celtics were having an easy game. I'm not gonna to lie. They play a tremendous first half, where in the halftime the Boston Celtics were leading 61 by 45, by 16-point difference, and they were dominating the Knicks. They have the game under control because in the beginning of the second half, in the third quarter, in the first minutes of the third quarter, the Celtics increased the lead to a 20-point difference. In the middle of the quarter, they were playing at tremendous basketball level. They were outplaying the Knicks, and I thought in that moment the game was over. But since that moment, since the middle of the third quarter, the Knicks made some adjustment, especially in the defense side. Where they play a tremendous basketball level, they close a tremendous basketball level, and they reduce the game in the end of the quarter by less than 10-point difference, where in the end of the third quarter, the Boston Celtics were leading 84 by 78 by 9-point difference. And in the fourth quarter was a tremendous game. It was very exciting because the difference was always less than 3-point difference. The Knicks tied the game. Later they took the advantage of the game, and later against the Celtics, with less than 20 seconds to play, the game was tied 100 to 100, where each team had the opportunity to close this game and to win it. Where in the last position of each game, Jason Tatum for the Celtics, Jason Tatum had the opportunity to win this game. So did Jalen Brunson by the Knicks, and they couldn't score any more points, and they finished it tied 100 to 100 in the end of the regular time. In the overtime, the Knicks played better basketball. I'm not gonna to lie. I was so disappointed for the bad performance from the Celtics since the middle of the third quarter, because I thought that they relaxed a lot, and the Knicks took advantage of that. In the overtime, the Knicks played better, where they were leading the game by more than 6-point difference with less than the 1 minute to play, and even with less than 10 seconds to play, the Knicks were leading by 3-point difference. And the Celtics had the opportunity to tie this game, but again, the great defenses from the Knicks player were avoided that the Knicks could could tie this game because Jaylen Brown had the opportunity to tie this game and send to play second overtime, but the Michael Bridge defenses helped a lot and avoided the 3 points. And in the end, the Knicks won the game 100 to 105 in overtime, and they took the lead of the series. This is amazing, to be honest, because I never expected this great performance, and especially for the bad performance that the Knicks play in the first half. With this victory, the Knicks took the lead of the series, and now they stole the home advantage to the Celtics. The best player for the Knicks were Jalen Brunson and OG Anunoby, each one with 29 points, and the second best were Josh Hart and Karl Anthony Towns with 50 points each one, and Josh Hart made 11 rebounds, and Karl Anthony Towns 13 rebounds, each one made a double-double, and something especially for the Karl Anthony Towns that he played a very awful and bad game in the first half, and in the first minutes of the third period after that, he recovered for that, and he helped the team to win this game. And in the second game, in another exciting game, the Denver Nuggets visited the Oklahoma City Thunder and defeated 121 to 119. About this game, I'm not going to lie. The Nuggets didn't win this game. The Thunders lost this game in a very weird and bad situation because the Thunder were the best team in this game. They have the game under control, but the problem is that they couldn't close this game because the Thunder were the best team. I'm not gonna lie. In the first half, the Thunder were dominating this game and they were leading the game in the halftime, 60 to 50 by 10-point difference. In the third quarter, they were leading this game, where the Thunder were always leading this game between 17 to 10-point difference. They had the game under control. With less than 4 minutes to play, the Thunder were leading the game by 9-point difference, and in that moment, I thought that the game was over. But I think that in the last 2 minutes of the game, in the clutch time, I think that the Thunder relaxed his basketball level. They thought that the game was over, but something to say is that the Nuggets keep playing hard. They always thought that the game was there, and congratulations to them. But how I told you, I think that the Thunder relaxes a lot this game, and they wasted a big opportunity because they lost this game. The Nuggets didn't win this game because the Thunder had the game under control. But in the last seconds of the game, with less than 10 seconds to play, the Thunder were leading the game by 4-point difference. There, the Nuggets reduced the game to a 1-point difference. But about the Chet Holmgren, he had the opportunity to increase the difference to a 3-point difference, 121 to 118 in favor of the Thunder with less than 10 seconds to play. But he missed the last 2 free throws for the Thunders, and for that reason, the Nuggets took advantage of that, and Aaron Gordon scored a 3 points basketball in the boost time, and this led that the Nuggets won the game 131 to 119. Remember that Aaron Gordon did the same way in the first round, where in the game 4 he scored the winner basketball in the boost time and led the victory to the Nuggets, and after that they led the victory in the series. So with this victory, the Nuggets did a surprise. They defeated the Thunder, and with this victory, the Nuggets are leading the game 1-0. About this game, the best player was Nikola Jokic with a double-double with 42 points and 22 rebounds. The second best scorer was Aaron Gordon, the MVP of this game, with a double-double with 22 points and 14 rebounds. And the third best was Jamal Murray with 21 points. How I told you, the best team in this game was the Thunder, but they couldn't close the game. And the only important here is the team that win the game. So the Thunder will have to learn for this, because maybe this kind of loss can hurt a lot, and this can lead to the elimination. And also the Nuggets showed why they were the championship. They won the NBA Finals 2 years ago, and this is the experience that they have. And also the Thunder lost this game for the lack of experience. So also, how I told you, it's amazing that the 3 away teams won their first game, because the series now will be very exciting. So what's next? Today we'll have 2 games. In the first game in the Eastern Conference, we will play the game 2, where the Cleveland Cavaliers will receive the Indiana Pacers, and Cleveland, Ohio at 19 o'clock Eastern Time. Remember that the Pacers this last Sunday did a surprise and won the first game. So I think that the Cavaliers are going to they learn about what's happening in the game one. I think that the Cavaliers are going to make a judgment. They are going to win the second game by more than 5 point difference, and the Cavaliers are going to tie the series. Now the second game of the day in the Western Conference, it will start the semifinal conference with the game one between the Minnesota Timberwolves against the Golden State Warriors and Minnesota-Minneapolis and 1930 Eastern Time. I am very excited to watch this series. I'm not gonna lie, because this will be a tremendous series. I'm not gonna lie. Remember that the Timberwolves defeated and eliminated my favorite team, Los Angeles Lakers, in the first round in 5 games, and the Warriors defeated and won the series in 7 games against the Rockers, and they finished this series the last Sunday. So this will be a tremendous series. I think that the Timberwolves are so favored to win this game, but we have seen what happened in the first 3 series. So I think that in this game, I think that the Timberwolves are going to win this game by more than 3 point difference, and they're going to take the lead of the series. So in this video, talk about what happened yesterday, where we had 2 games in the semi-final conference run, where in the Eastern Conference, the Knicks did a surprise. They overcome a 20 points deficit, and they won the game by 3 point difference against the Celtics in overtime. And with this victory, the Knicks did surprise and took the lead of the series. And in the Western Conference, in another tremendous game, the Nuggets did surprise and they defeated the Thunder in the last second of the game. They won this game and they took the lead of the series 1-0. Even that the Thunder were the best team in this game, they were always leading the game, but they relaxed its game and they didn't play a very good basketball in the clutch time. The Nuggets took advantage of that, and for that reason they won this game. And with this victory, the Nuggets took the lead of the game 1-0. Today we have 2 games. In the first game in the Eastern Conference, we will play the game 2, where the Caps will receive the Pacers. I think that the Caps are going to win this game and they're going to tie the series. And in the second game in the Western Conference, in the game 1, the Minnesota Timberwolves will receive the Golden State Warriors, where I think that the Timberwolves are going to win this game by more than 3 point difference, and they're going to take the lead of the series. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any comment or suggestion, you can write me in any of my social media platforms. So see you next video. Gibran.